So here the question is, was David's average speed, did it fall between 35 and 50 miles per hour? So it's a yes-no question. We'll start with statement one. It says, to the nearest 100 miles, David drove from his home to his parents' home was 300 miles. So that means that distance that he actually drove, let me just call that D, has to be less than 350 and then greater than 250. Because if it's, say, 251, then to the nearest 100, that would be 300. If it's 249, that would be 200. So it has to be between 250 and 350. I have no idea about how much time it took, so one alone is insufficient. 2 tells us the time it took to the nearest hour. And again, that means that the time is between 7.5 and 8.5. So 2 alone is insufficient because I have no information about the distance. Now I have to combine 1 and 2. And I have to see, does it fall in that range? So I'll look at the extremes first. I'll try to compute the greatest speed, the largest, the highest average speed that he could have, which would be at this end, if D is close to 350 and time is close to, when I say close to, I mean 7.4999. It would be 349.99. In this case, the average speed distance over time would be 5.1. Actually, let me just do it by 25. That would be 4. So 35 times 4, 140 over 3. So about 46 miles per hour. So that does fall here. And I'm going to look at the other extreme, what's the lowest it could be, which would be taking that value, dividing it by 8.5. 517, 500. 17 times 2 is 34, 16, and it's probably going to be 17, 8. No, actually, 17.9. Yeah, because 170 would be times 10. So the key thing is already at around 29, which is less than that. So we have a case where, yes, it could fall in that, which was this value that I computed. And we also have a no here. So even combined, they're insufficient. The answer is E. My advice is always, whenever you are looking at these types of questions where you have range of values, one is look at extremes, and then second, actually do the computation and have the yes and a no example on paper, because then you'll be absolutely certain that you did get it right. So the answer is E.